Okay, so we had recorded a 15-minute introduction video, and then the internet browser crashed, so we were in the process of previewing it, and it crashed, so we have to start over. Yay!
Yay!
I hate my computer sometimes. Because between the webcam not working unless I'm directly up, recording to YouTube, and the number of times that the browser has crashed when I'm in the middle of something. Oh my gosh. Hi, I'm Rags. This is my sister Emma. She's 12.
Hi.
I'm 21. This is my official introduction to the NML, and she's going to help me introduce myself. Right?
Yes.
Yes. It's a little bit easier now that you've had practice.
Yeah.
It gets easier as you go. Right. Stage fright. Okay. So we have been really, really big Newsies fans since about March. How was it? Mom was on YouTube one day, and I don't know about, well, not so much you, because you were too young at the time. Oh no, you said. Never mind. Anyway, I've been a huge Batman fan since Batman Begins came out. I must have been how old was I? Maybe 13 or 14, I think. It was about 6 or 7 years ago. Is the movie really that old?
I think so.
Wow. Anyway, so my brother and I, really, really big Batman fans, and one day, it was about March, my mom was on YouTube, and she called us over, and she said, "Hey, I found this trailer for this movie that Christian Bale did way back in the day. It was a Disney musical, and he was singing and dancing." And I didn't believe her. I was like, no way. No way. So she showed it to us, and she was like, "What do you think? We should rent this movie, huh?" Biggest mistake she ever made. Biggest mistake she ever made. She has been annoyed with us ever since.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really the beginning of it, and I mean, we have been in love.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely in love with it since. I don't think a day goes by we don't make some kind of reference. Not one. Not one.
No.
In fact, I actually have Newsies as my background right now. I'm staring at it right now because we can't look at ourselves while we're recording.
Yeah.
We're really shy. If you couldn't tell, this is us being shy. Anyway, so what did I say before? I don't remember what I said before. So mad at my computer.
Our Halloween costumes.
Halloween costumes. We're going to be Newsies for Halloween. But we're going to be the historical versions. Because she got pink suspenders instead of red suspenders. Because somebody said something about red suspenders meaning something bad.
Yes.
So we got her pink instead. But yeah, she's going to be Spot. We got gold-topped cane and everything. We found it at a store. We're like, oh my gosh, we have to get that for you. You have to be Spot. So she's going to be Spot. I got an eye patch. I'm going to be Louis Kid Blank Ballot. In fact, I'm actually I'm going to get a messenger bag, and I'm going to see if I can get one of his quotes embroidered on the bag.
That would be cool.
That would be really, really cool. That was me tripping over my words a lot. Sorry. I do that. I say a lot, I say and I trip over my words. I'm really bad about it. You wouldn't believe that I've been in theater for 5 years. You really wouldn't. That was a lot of fun, though. That was a lot of fun. I really wish that Newsies had come out in stage play form before I had to stop doing theater. But hopefully, if our theater company ever does it, I can go back and help them with it. At least to do character work.
Mm-hmm.
I would run them so hard doing character work.
Jeez.
I would be on them. I'd be like, okay, I want a character background for every single one of these boys. Do it. Do it. I want to know why Pie Eater is called Pie Eater. Do it. I would make them. I would make them figure it out. That was completely random. I'm sorry. I get off on tangents, if you hadn't noticed. We're really excited about National Novel Writing Month this year. It starts in 3 weeks.
Really?
3 weeks soon. Yeah, about 3.5 weeks. I'm doing it this year. She's doing a Young Writers program. She's writing somewhere between 6,000 and 15,000 words. She hasn't decided yet. You don't know what you're writing, do you?
No.
Nope. I do. I know exactly what I'm writing, and I'm very excited about it. I've known since August. I am so stoked, and you guys are going to love it. You guys are going to absolutely love it. In fact, I'm going to put a link right down there to my... Well, let's just say it's going to be right there. I promise you, it's going to be right there.
Okay.
Right there. Watch. It's going to be right there. To my novel info, and you can read it. Bonus points for whoever can match all of the names. I know there's not a lot of description up there. There are 2 that I'm not using. Out of the 18 principal cast. Well, it's 20 including David and Les. I think we figured it out. It's 20 including David and Les. But out of the 18 principal cast, there are 2 that I'm not using. Actually, no. 1.
1?
I narrowed it down to 1. I figured out how to fit another one in there. But it's about these 16 boys living in a group home. And I don't really have a plot. So we'll see how that goes. But hopefully I have enough. I think I have enough material to actually make 60,000 words this year instead of 50. So that's gonna be my goal for this year. 60,000. My personal goal. With no plot though, it should be a lot easier because it's pretty much open-ended at this point. So it could be 100,000 words for all I know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm very excited. I'm stoked. I am stoked. I can't wait to start. I cannot wait to start. I've been doing character sheets since August, which has been really hard trying to come up with 16 unique backgrounds.
That's going to be hard.
It was. It was very hard, but I did it. Actually, I ended up making a couple of them twins because, for one, I kept confusing them for some reason. And for another, it made it easier because I didn't have to come up with another background for the other one. They just had the same background because they're twins. I know it's kind of cheating, but that's the way it worked. They kind of look alike anyway. I'm not going to give it away, though. So, yeah, bonus points to whoever can match the names. Hat. That's the only thing I did. My hair. What did I say before?
Something about it was similar to...
It bears striking similarity to Skittery's.
Yeah.
It's got a mind of its own. So I keep it under a hat most of the time. So you probably usually see me wearing a hat in most of my videos, unless I'm having a really good hair day, and then, I won't. But I collect hats, so I've got plenty to wear, and I know I've been wearing this one a lot, but I really like this hat. It's got a button on it. I put the button on there. It says, you can't read it from here, but it says, never fear, Brooklyn is here. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's got a little sketch of Brooklyn Bridge. I love this button.
Okay.
On this side, I love this button. It's my favorite button. I've also got one that says, nobody told the horse.
I like that one.
I thought I could have sworn I had one that says, my heart belongs to Brooklyn. No! You know what? I have a bumper sticker on my car that says, my heart belongs to Brooklyn. My car's name is Skips, by the way. He has a bit of a mood problem.
Yeah.
He's a very moody car. He's very small, too. I make fun of his size. So I say that Skits is short for schizophrenic. It's, a skit is also a short, piece of, a short drama piece. And it's also short for skittery. So you can tell I make fun of his size a lot. I call him short because he's a very small car.
Which might be why he's so moody.
It's not. I named him Skits because he was moody. It had nothing to do with me calling him short. Anyway, my car is a little 92 Honda, little white Honda. Honda Civic, I think. It was a really small. It's a 92. Isn't that cool? It's a 92.
That is so awesome.
That made me happy. As well as the fact that my entrepreneurship instructor on Monday mentioned something that happened in 1899. It had absolutely nothing to do with the Newsboys strike, but it made me smile anyway, because he said 1899. I said that weird.
You did.
Must be my northern accent coming out. We're originally from up north. She's not. She was born down here. She has a little bit of a southern accent sometimes. I make fun of her all the time for it. But how much time do we have left? How long have I been talking? 10 minutes! Oh my gosh! Okay. So, yeah. I've been to Chicago twice. The one time I went, my aunt had told all her friends at church that I was coming and staying with her for a week. And I got up there, and her friends were like, "Oh, you're her niece from down south. Talk, we want to hear your accent." And I was like, I don't have one. It actually is, technically, it's a northern accent, kind of, sort of. I can do the Brooklyn. I can do the Brooklyn really well. Not right now, though. I don't know why. That was horrible. I spent an entire summer once, when I was working at a bakery, convincing the customers that I was from England. That was fun. Like they
did?
Yeah, literally, like all day. I was using my British accent, and all day I had people asking me, "How long have you been in the States? How long are you staying here for?" I was like, "Actually, I'm originally from here. I was fake." And I had to actually drop out of it to prove it. I might do some of those for you later. I've done a Polish accent because I was in a show called Beast on the Moon. It was about Armenians. Which actually, Michael Gorgon is Armenian. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
I don't think you even know what Armenian is.
No, I don't.
That show. Anyway! Well, this is probably the most random video I've ever done. Yeah. Buttons, hats, that's what I collect. Books. This is my overflow from my bookshelf. My bookshelf is too full. This is my overflow. Sort of Truth books. I think there's a Poe book back there, a Batman book, Stardust, 3, Superman Returns, Batman again, Newsies and Illusion because I'm paranoid and protective of my movies, my Roundhouse DVDs, my DS games. I'm a dork. I'm a nerd. I've been playing video games since I was 3, so I'm hooked. Aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. But yeah. I play Ocarina. Not very well yet. I'm still practicing. You can go look at the videos that I've posted already, but they're not as good as anything that I will be posting in the future because I've practiced a lot since those were uploaded several months ago, and Christine is not a very good, at holding a video camera. Yeah, can't talk today.
You've actually had her record you before?
Yes, she recorded the videos that I've already uploaded, and she got bored halfway through and was like turning the camera while I'm playing, and I'd be like, "Hey, I wanna practice this song before you start recording," and I'd be halfway through rehearsing it, and she'd start recording it. And I'm like, you know what? Screw this! Sorry, excuse my language. I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to get a video blog. I'm going to start using that webcam, and I'm going to do it myself. So, I have yet to do that. I know I have to finish transposing Carrying the Banner because I know, 14 minutes.
Okay.
Half of Carrying the Banner is in the wrong key for my ocarina. It's out of the range. What else had I mentioned? I had mentioned the Newsies Choir, you guys, that the NML is trying to get started. I might possibly... Why are you making faces at the camera?
Oh, that's funny.
I might possibly be interested in helping out with that. I'll have to get back to you on that. Let's see, 30 seconds, let's go.
I can play Santa Fe on the piano.
I can play Santa Fe on the ocarina. We might have to do that at some point.
Yeah.
I'll have to, yeah. We'll get that together and show you guys. 15 seconds! Oh my gosh! Alright, I have a speech that I need to prep because I need to deliver it in class tomorrow. So, I guess that's all for now. This is Rags. This is Emma. We'll see you guys later.
Bye!